Welcome everybody to another edition of the Nick Saban Show, brought to you by Truckworks. I'm Chris Stewart with the head coach of the Crimson Tide. Coach, congratulations, another great win in this series, your 14th straight.
Well, it's always great to beat Tennessee, and I know it means a lot to a lot of our fans, and we certainly like to make our fans happy. And I was really proud of the way the players came up here and played. We didn't have the greatest week this week coming off the Georgia game, so they came out here and did what they had to do tonight. Mac started the game off hot. I think he completed 19 in a row from the last game to this game, and that's a school record. And we got off the field on third down a little bit better today, which helped on defense. So really happy and pleased. But I don't think you can enjoy this win without bringing up the fact that we lost a great teammate, a great team player, one of the greatest players in college football in Jalen Waddle, and very unfortunate for him and his family and our team that he's not going to be with us probably the rest of the year.
Very sad, and especially, Coach, for that to happen on the first play of the game, and I would assume that makes you even more proud of the way your guys responded, knowing they were not going to have him available.
Well, and some other guys got some opportunities, and I think they took advantage of it. Slade played well. Jonathan had another great game, and so it's just going to create opportunities for other players.
Let's take a look at the first half highlights.
Here now, play action again. Quick throw across the middle. A bobble and a hang on to it again by Devontae Smith. Bama knows what works across the middle. Here now, 1st and 10 Bama. Quick throw near side. Catch made up high. Down to the 40. Slade Bolden and out of bounds across the 40 at the 39. Slade Bolden, the redshirt sophomore, goes for 31 yards. That's in addition to the dozen yards he picked up on the catch earlier today. Forrest all in motion, returns to the right side. Mack under center, give to Najee, cuts it upfield. He's in, touchdown! Touchdown Alabama! Najee Harris with a rushing touchdown in 12 straight games. He has 24 rushing touchdowns in those 12 games, and he gives the good guys a 6-0 lead. 2nd down and 3, Bama from their own 31. It's 5:55 to go in the opening quarter. Bama on top 7-0. Play action, Mack looks long, throws to Mechie. He's got it, he's hit. He'll break away partially and get an extra yard down to the 25-yard line. John Mechie with a pinpoint pass. Motion to the near side. Then Najee goes in motion. He'll break out of a tackle. He'll try and stiff arm a man. He'll go across and pick up the 1st down and more. My goodness, that was like Derrick Henry stiff-arming a guy in the NFL. Darrell Middleton was there trying to tackle him, and Najee said, hey, come along for the ride. Quickly to the line of scrimmage. Here's Mac Jones, gets the snap, calls his own number, goes forward. Is he in? Yes, he is. Touchdown, Alabama. Mac Jones, the rushing touchdown, his first of the year. A 33-yard try. The kick will be going off the near hash mark. It's on the way by Samaglia. It is up, and it is good. So a 33-yard field goal by Brent Samaglia gets the Volunteers on the board. Now on the 1st and 10 from the 45. Devontae Smith in motion to the right. Mack stands in, looks, throws, left side, grab is made. Slade Bolden's got it, and all the way down inside the 35 to the 33-yard line. There was a pickup of 22, another nice catch for Slade Bolden. 2nd and goal from the 7. Forrest all in the slot left. Here's Mack. On the give, Robinson breaks tackles up the middle, hard running. He is in. Touchdown, Alabama. Behind Leatherwood and Ekiyor and his own determination. Brian Robinson with a rushing touchdown, his second of the year. Wideouts either way. Garantano play action fake. Again, loads up. Man is open behind the defense. Touchdown. That time, Jordan Battle was beaten by Jalen Hyatt. And Tennessee with a 38-yard touchdown pass. Mack now brings man in motion. He'll backpedal on the far hash mark, loads up and throws. Beautiful catch by the tight end, and it's Forrestall across the 50 to the 48-yard line. A 25-yard pickup. That was his 10th catch of the year for Miller Forrestall, the tight end. Here's the second down and 6 from the Tennessee 46-yard line. Major Tennyson now in at tight end. Here's Mac Jones, stands up, looks long. The man has a drive on a step on the defense, and it's caught by Alabama at the 2-yard line. John Mechie took it out of the hands of the cover man. A 44-yarder. Billingsley, lot 2, and Randolph are in. Billingsley in motion, with McMillan leading the blocking. Najee gets the handoff and he runs it into the left side. Touchdown, Alabama! Billingsley with the block on the inside, helped by McMillan. And Najee scores again for the Crimson Tide, his second touchdown of the day.
Coach, 28-10 at the half as you're able to, again, have some explosive plays on offense.
Yeah, I think we had 5 plays over 20 yards in the first half, which was big. You know, Jonathan Mechie made some. Slade Bolden came in and did a really good job in the first half. We got off the field. Some played a little better on defense, especially in the beginning of the game. So it was a good half for us, but, you know, I never got the feeling at halftime that we really had control of the game. So I thought we really did a good job. You know, when we came out in the second half, we got control of the game.
We'll look at those second half highlights when we come back here on the Nick Saban Show.
The Nick Saban Show is brought to you by the University of Alabama, where legends are made. And by Red Diamond, the official coffee and tea of the Crimson Tide.
Coach, as we talked about, 28-10 the score at the half. What was your message?
Well, you know, we didn't have, everybody was very focused at halftime, but we didn't have the same energy and enthusiasm. So I was really trying to get the players to, you know, go out and play with great energy and enthusiasm to start the second half. They were going to get the ball first, and we got the turnover and ran it back for a touchdown, which really kind of set the tone, I think, for the rest of the second half for us. So, but the players did respond very well and came out, I thought, and reestablished things in the second half.
Well, let's get into those second half highlights. Well,
Palmer one-on-one with Surtain. Here's the inside give. Fumbling the ball is the running back, and it's picked up by Alabama for a touchdown. Eric Gray never did have full control of it, and Malachi Moore busted it loose, picked it up, and took it to the house for a touchdown. Off the left hash mark, Slade Bolden in motion, lines up to the right of the quarterback, who claps his hands. Mack gets it, throws towards Slade. First down, 40, avoids a man, 45, and is down at the 47. The ball came loose. It is picked up by Tennessee. Theo Jackson picked up the football for the Volunteers. And apparently that Slade Bolden fumble is going to give the Vols the football. From their own 48, 3 to the right side, 2 wides and a tight end. Mack drops the snap, picks it back up, throws a slant across the middle. First down, Alabama. Mechie to the 35-yard line. Najee's in the pistol. Play action fake. Mack calls his own number, then steps up and throws a BB to the 15-yard line, and Devontae Smith's got it. Mack looked for a moment as though he was going to take off running. Then he sees Devontae and he throws a bullet for 15 yards and a first down. Forrestall to the right, two wides, Mechie and Smitty to the left. Here's the snap, the give to Najee. He'll just walk it right in. Touchdown, Alabama. Najee's third touchdown behind Landon Dickerson, who cleared everybody out on the left side of the defense. Gray, the running back, to the left rear of his quarterback, Garantano. Loads up, looks, he has a man left side, stepping out of bounds after making the grab is Jalen Hyatt. He had gotten a step on Daniel Wright, and if not for that left boundary, he stepped out at the 27-yard line, he would have been gone to the house, Rashad. Now Garantano looks on the near side, and a nice, beautiful pass, a gorgeous pass for a touchdown to Josh Palmer. He had tight coverage from Patrick Surtain, but when it's laid in the way Garantano laid that one in, the best cornerbacks is unable to do anything. From this distance this year, 2 of 2. Kick on the way. It sails, and it is good. So a 39-yard field goal by Will Reichard, and the Crimson Tide will stretch their lead. Here's a 3rd and 6 from the 38-yard line.
He speaks highly of you.
I know. Here's Young, straight drop, looks, throws near side, caught up high. First down, Alabama. Nicely done to John Mechie. 2nd and 9 from the 30. There's a big hole left side. Trey Sanders goes outside the defense. He'll fight his way inside the 10. Down for a first down. 24-yard field goal, Will Reichard. Snap is good. Placement is good. Kick, of course, is good. And Alabama now pads their lead. It's the Crimson Tide 48. The Volunteers 17.
Coach, 48-17 was the final score. Some big numbers for your offense and limited big numbers from theirs.
Well, and I think the biggest difference was they were only 4 of 16 on 3rd down, and then we had a couple 4th down stops too. A couple times the quarterback, of those 4 3rd down conversions, a couple times it was a quarterback scrambling, so we got to get that fixed. But I thought our guys did a really good job, and I was really pleased and happy with the effort. We got some guys nicked up in this game, so we're going to have to get healthy for the next one, that's for sure. But we're looking forward to the challenge and what we have to do to improve.
We'll be talking about that next game a little bit later in the show. But again, 48-17 the final. We're back with more in just a moment.
The Nick Saban Show is brought to you by the University of Alabama, where legends are made. By Coca Cola, together tastes better. And by Aflac. Get to know us at aflac.com.
Coach, where was the turning point tonight?
I think it was scoring right before the half and going up 28-10, and then coming out in the first series in the second half and getting fumble return for the touchdown to make it 35-10. I think that was huge in the game.
Coach, we love getting a chance to spotlight your assistant coaches. Phenomenal resumes for all these guys, including your safeties coach, Charles Kelly.
Yeah, Charles is a phenomenal person, really good recruiter. He's from Alabama. He's got a lot of contacts and connections in the state with the high school coaches, and he's done a really good job of contributing to what we do on defense, and he's a very good teacher, and the players respond to him extremely well.
Coach, let's go Mercedes-Benz to All Access with Charles Kelly.
You know all this. You know this stuff, so you got to be loud. Take control. Take control of it. You're going to go money with the 1s and the 2s today. We're only doing 4 reps, all right? Because I need you to get the reps. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Right over that back. Little flat foot depth. Boom. Boom. There. Got to squeeze it back. Boom. Right there. Boom. Stay outside of it. Stay outside of it. Boom. There. Boom. Run through him. Run through him. Let his hand hit the ground. Pull it down. Pull it down. Let him go. Let his hand hit the ground. Wait till his hand goes down. Here we go. Go. Get it out. Punch it out. His elbow comes out. Punch it. Right there. Run. Run. Long stride, short stride. Wrap him up. Close. 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 Right there. Get it out. Get it out. Second guy in. Run. Here we go. Hop out. Here we go. Here we go. Run. Run. Stick your foot. T-step. Let's go. Let's go, D. Let's go, D. Right there. Fast. Fast. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Boom. Go, Brian. Go. Play it. Boom. Show him your chest. Boom. Right there. Break. Break. Turn. Go get it. Go get it. Hands on top. Find it. Ball. Both hands. Go. Both hands. Both hands. Play the ball.
The Nick Saban Show is brought to you by the University of Alabama, where legends are made.
Coach, we talked about Charles Kelly, works for your safeties, one of your great players on that defensive side, Patrick Surtain.
Yeah, Patrick's a great person. I tell you, he's a pleasure to coach. I know one thing, he has never been in my office for doing anything but good things. And, his dad was the same kind of player in the NFL for a long time, and he's a great coach now. But Patrick and his family are just wonderful people, and it's so good to have people like that be a part of your program. I think they have such a great impact on the other people that you can bring to the program because of their character and qualities.
We'll spend some more time getting to know Patrick Surtain.
Hey. Bevins under heavy pressure. He throws far side. That one is intercepted by Alabama.
My name is Patrick Surtain, Jr. I'm a cornerback, and I'm from Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Quarterback, he'll stay in the block. Now he deploys as a throw towards Knox. Intercepted by Alabama. Another pick by Patrick Surtain.
My career has been great here so far. I had quite, good 2 years. But, my favorite memory is just, I say, winning the SC championship freshman year and going into the Orange Bowl game. I chose to come to Alabama to, relive the standard that's been set here and to continue the program's success and also develop, not a life in football, but a life outside of football, and future references, become a better person. Coach Saban and the staff, they helped me tremendous, amount, especially outside of football because, they just teach us life lesson skills, things to expect, and also, through their, perspective of things, what to see outside of football and in life, Off the field, I'm outgoing, I like to do different stuff outside the football field, probably go out, do different activities, play the video games, take some vacations, and, I'm just an outgoing person. I be dancing sometimes, but not like out the blue. Like I just get up and say I'll dance, but like when I'm in my zone or if I feel a little vibe, I'll dance a little bit. To the fans, I just like to thank them for their support, especially this season through a tough time during Corona. Just coming out there, even with the least capacity that we have in the stadium, just coming out there cheering us on, and being full-time supporters. So we thank y'all for that.
The Nick Saban Show is brought to you by Aflac. Get to know us at aflac.com.
Coach, it's time to talk about what's next for your Crimson Tide. It's a chance to go back home and take on Mississippi State.
Well, we'll be glad to go back home, that's for sure, but Mississippi State's a completely different challenge for us because they throw it about every down. I don't know if you ever watched Washington State when this coach was there, but we did a lot of study on them. It's a lot of empty, there's a lot of spread out formations, so it'll be a completely different type of game for us. But we're looking forward to the challenge. I kind of like these kind of games sometimes.
Looking forward to being back home. Congratulations again on the win over Tennessee, 48-17, your 14th straight over the Vols, and we'll see you next time. You're on the Nick Saban Show.
The Nick Saban Show is brought to you by Coca Cola, together tastes better. By the University of Alabama, where legends are made. And by Trustmark, people you trust, advice that works.